You go bow for the result, though. Nothing to discuss, cause I did by default and without any doubt, though. I'm a me happy adult, though. I know.
Ay, okay. I'm a name's Washa Mina. What a wowza! Welcome back, guys. I have a new intro. Okay. It's the intro. I'm gonna go something like Sanmanani Dumelange. Hello, everywhere you are in the world. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ayanda Boniswayende Molateri, aka Mrs. M, aka Umfazom Jida, aka Umuntuga Baby. If you have not subscribed, you already know what to do.
But also that's a very good intro.
Yeah,
right?
a nice one. A regular, what?
Like 80 points. Like,
yeah. I've been practicing it. Anyway, guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Welcome to 1,000 and last time I checked, 1,030 subscribers.
Thank you.
That's all. So, guys, we are finally on the other side. Shang, I'm gonna watch what digits. Anyways, on this video, as you guys would have seen, we are talking everything living abroad. I have my gorgeous, talented, intelligent, I'm a South African chartered accountant, CASA in the building.
Exactly my
So we basically gonna be breaking it down in this video, guys. So you would have seen by the title. So because I get a lot of people asking me things like even because I don't know, for some reason people think I'm a CA. So I get these things. I'm like, yo, now I'm a girl. I'll ask for you, you know. So I was like, you know what? I think it's a good idea for me to bring some newly qualified people who just arrived. They literally just arrived.
I just arrived.
They just arrived. So I was like, these are the perfect people to bring to the channel to speak about the requirements. How did you even think? How do you even think about moving abroad, or maybe your reasons for moving abroad? And then how did you get started? Where do you apply? Things like that. And you just break it down to someone out there who wants to also make the move. Because I know in your profession, I feel like I'm a CA when it comes to living abroad. Hi guys, you are leading us. You guys are everywhere. Everywhere. I think it's literally part of your profession to actually just go abroad. But before we do that, guys, I'm going to let the ladies introduce themselves. Zazise.
Hi guys, my name is Ntebo Siphesihle, short Ntebo. Yeah, I'm in the UK, darling. I don't know what to say. In Ntebo. Yeah. Hi guys, I am Siphesihle, but everyone calls me Spare, and yeah, as Ntebo said, we're in the UK, and that's period.
So ladies who are in the UK, I kind of want to take it back. Like I said with this video, it's kind of like, where did it start? Or if someone is watching this video and they're like, I would also like to move to the UK, what are the options for them moving there? And how did you guys get here? Did you, because I know there's recruitment, there's doing it internally within the firm that you're in, there's, just break it down for us.
You want to start there? Okay, I can go ahead. Yeah. So for me, just taking it back, it's always been known after articles of third year, there's this whole secondment thing, and usually it's short-term secondment. So
yeah.
3 months, 6 months. So if you do it internally, most of the time I'm a short-term secondment. But what I did it externally through a recruiter. So after passing my second board exam, we post on LinkedIn.
Yes.
I'm excited to,
I just want it will end in CASA.
Yeah. So once you post that SMS or that email from SACA saying you passed your board exam, then recruiters are literally in your DMs like hotcakes. Like they want you like hotcakes.
Yeah.
So it becomes easy after that. So I was approached by two. It was Blue Recruiting and Gap Talent. So Blue Recruiting was offering me from another firm, and Gap was also offering me from another firm, and it was very quick. I think everything happened within a month. I think I got my results. It was end of Feb, if I'm not mistaken, and by the end of March, I think I had an offer already. Like that's how quick it was. So For me, LinkedIn.
LinkedIn.
Yeah, LinkedIn. Because internally, we try to explore the internal route,
Yeah.
but we weren't looking for short-term secondments. So we were looking
Yes.
more on the long-term secondments. And yeah, they didn't have the UK ones. So.
Wait, were you guys dead ass to say Kebatla UK?
I wanted the UK.
Same.
You wanted UK?
Yeah.
Oh, because I feel like people also go like US,
Yeah, there
Australia.
was also there are these islands, man. The ones-
Yeah,
Cayman Islands. Cayman
yes,
Islands.
yes. So
Yeah.
there was also one there.
Yeah.
And it was the same firm that I was in, but it was coming externally, so
Yeah.
it wasn't internal. So yeah, that was my route.
Yeah, I think my route is similar as well. It's from LinkedIn.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's basically the same as pay. Like you get approached by the recruiters, but I know other people obviously move internally, but it's very hard to get long term when it's internal. As well as you can apply directly on the site. Yeah, usually for us in audit firm, right? The audit firm, I'm not sure about like corporate, but you can go to the audit firm's website and apply directly, and then it makes it easier.
When you take it from there.
Yeah.
So LinkedIn, before you to update your LinkedIn, I be grandy, and so once you pass your board exams and
It's very easy.
it's easy.
Yeah.
You don't even update anything on your profile. You just put
Literally.
pass. Congratulations, you've passed.
Yes.
And that's it.
Yeah.
That's your
And
meal
just say
ticket.
thank God.
And you're
I'd
like,
like to thank God, my parents,
Sana.
everyone.
The famous line. The famous line. It will end in CAS.
Yeah,
and then you see that message. I'm
Exactly.
like, I must forget one.
Also,
Yeah.
wait, I know some people that hadn't passed the second board exam, so but
Yeah.
they still made it. So it's not just that as well.
Wait, they still made it. The move.
this
Yeah.
side.
Oh, is it?
So probably through recruiters that way. If you haven't passed, maybe go through recruiters because they can negotiate for you and put things like aligned. I know I don't want to mention firms,
Yeah.
but there's a blue firm that does welcome people that haven't passed board 2. So yeah, you can try that route.
I think that's good as well because I've seen how hard other people take it to go, oh my God, I didn't pass. Yeah, hi guys. The pressure as well, one of your peers going, and when some in the exam. So so once they've come, they can still write, they can rewrite anywhere in the world.
Yes,
It doesn't have to be in South Africa.
Board 2, I don't know about board 1 though. But
Yeah.
board 2, you can write it from London. I know.
Oh, love it. I guess that
Makes
that
it
is amazing.
easier.
That's amazing because I feel like a lot of people never feel like they feel like it's the end of the world, but
And it isn't.
yo, Sana.
It literally isn't. That exam is taxing.
Yeah.
Yo, it is taxing. And I tell people, Wuti, you shouldn't take it as a reflection of what you know or how much you can do. It's
We
just
are back again, guys. So we are recapping basically in terms of if someone wants to move as a newly qualified CA, what are sort of like the key tips that the ladies are giving since they just arrived. Yeah? So I think we discussed like LinkedIn is your number one. Update your LinkedIn. Right, about make sure your profile is and also look internally because I think at that point you're already doing articles, so try internally because Ntebo, you moved via internal wise, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
So you can also look internally, and then there's recruiters, Aboma, Gap Talent. Is it Gap Talent?
Yeah.
Gap and Blue.
And Blue.
Yeah.
And then CV format used to be UK. And then, once your CV is there, it comes to the interview.
Yeah.
How was the interviewing process? Was it scary? Was it like how many steps? Technical? What?
I think from my side, they like Spay will obviously give you guys a different perspective. From my side, they provided us with just like a prep. The actual company that we were applying to gave us small and a prep, like things that that you should expect, like in the interview process, which would include like things like what's going on like in the audit space at the current moment, like any changes in the FRSs and audit stuff. So those are common things that you should prepare for any interview, let's be honest. And then when you get there, there's 2 types of interview, which is technical. If you're in audit, it works out for you because it's something that you do on a day-to-day. Then there's like your personality traits, which also like feeds into how you manage people and all of that, right? Then technical, you'll be fine. personal, it's more about how you fit in with the company that you're trying to, work for. So yeah, the interviews are, can't remember the time, but it's split between the two, and you have them both on the same day. And yeah, they ask something like, for the personality side, they ask things like, um, how would you fit in the company, like maybe like conflict situations that you would be in, like just trying to grasp for it, what kind of person are you and how you deal with conflict or how you deal with certain situations. So yeah, that's the interview part. So
I feel like you wanna laugh.
idea.
Because I'm listening to Ntebo talking and we were laughing this whole time.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden she's
Like,
so
when is
serious.
serious? Like, who are you?
I'm trying. Okay, I'm trying.
But anyways, let me be serious. So for me, just like Ntebo's one, it was like a 2-part interview. So beforehand they sent me a case study. And that case study was basically facts about a company. So when you're doing your audits and normal audits, you will know the facts of the company. Which Recruitment has 3 directors. It's in the financial services sector and all of that jazz. So they gave that information, and in that information, like they had specific details that were just screaming at you. Okay, audit risk, all those things. So they wanted you to identify all of those things, and in that first part of the interview, you literally lead the interview. So you will be talking about, okay, in the case study, this is what I identified. Based on this, for example, these are the procedures I'll perform and all of that. And if you don't address something, then the interviewer would ask Uguti, okay, so when it comes to let's say you identified an estimate, they will ask us, okay, what would you do with those estimates? It's as Ntebo said, it's everyday audits. So if you do audits, you'll be able to do it. And then the second part of it was also the soft skills, the people skills, and how they structured ours was Uguti. It was there are 3 audit cultures, audit behaviors rather, and just to make an example, one of them is challenge and be challenged. And they'll ask Uguti, tell me how you have shown this in and you need to give like a specific example, Uguti. In this audit, misstatement. I told the client about it and they came back who was no, it's not a misstatement, and then you went back and you're just like, no, but it isn't a misstatement. So they want those type of examples to see Uguti, are you living I'm audit cultures able to see Uguti, are you the right fit? Right. So but the second part of the interview, okay, actually the whole interview for me it was an hour, so 30 minutes. It wasn't too bad. Like it's I guess it also depends on the people who are interviewing you, but for me, the people interviewing me, they made me feel relaxed, and it was a conversation. It felt like a conversation, so it didn't necessarily feel like an interview. I need to prove myself. I just needed to have those examples, which if you are doing audits,
you'll know.
You have them.
And were these interviews like virtual or
face to face? They flew into South Africa.
Same, they flew in.
So
for us, they were there for 2 weeks even.
I feel like for CAs they do that because even my firm, they also went there to South Africa, Cape Town and Joburg. They were like, we're going to recruit. And then my team, because I'm in IT audits, they were like, okay, if there's also, like, I'm trying to get in there, guys. I'm fly first class. So I'm trying to sneak in. I'm going to say, can I go represent IT audit? I'm in South Africa in first class. So they also do that as well, which I find it nice because hey, sometimes man, if video, I feel like they don't get because there's so much because you body language, you get the energy that you don't get on the video, and you are like, hey, sometimes I feel like they misjudge me on the video as opposed to and give them that energy vibe. Definitely. I like that.
I think my interviewers they made me feel comfortable, especially the technical side of it.
The
case study one, because the person who was interviewing me, like, she was nodding. I said, yeah, I get you. I think she asked like 2 questions, and that made me feel like, okay, I am going in the right direction based on Izideng and Kulmayo. So, yeah, it's definitely much nicer.
So yeah, I think just in general, if let's say you come across a situation where you don't get prep, like just prep on like your normal audit day-to-day activities from the initial planning phase until like till conclusion and signing, which is something that you would do on a day-to-day basis, and then like just like maybe relevant like changes in terms of efforts, like ISA and all of that. Yeah, then you'll be fine because personality,
It's who you are.
you can't fake it,
Yeah.
right? It's who you are, and based on what you've experienced in audit, usually you'd know like what works for you and what doesn't work for you, and it's always best to like come like across, like tell them what works for you. So yeah, just be yourself, especially in the personality one. Just be yourself, and and usually these people, especially the ones that do personality ones, I feel like somewhat trained to make you feel comfortable so you can speak more. So don't stress too much if you feel like, I'm so introverted. What am I going to say? It's going to be okay. So, yeah.
I think another thing I would add, Uguti, when I was comparing myself, when I was interviewing, for example, for my articles job as compared to now, I felt like it was much easier now because I know more. Back then, it was just like, I'm in varsity. Like in Gazi. Like, what do you want from me? And if I remember correctly, my interview then, it was very basic. Like, they asked me, okay, why accounting? Inspiration, And now, if maybe they had asked me technical things then, I probably wouldn't have had the answers that I had now.
Yeah.
But because you know the work, you know what you do, you have it. You literally have it. You will know what to say there. You will most probably have the answers. So, guys, audit is audit, Shen.
Regardless where you audit or which firm, most importantly, and which country, audit is audit. It's the same. So in terms of technical part, just trust yourself and what you know, and maybe if you feel like you haven't looked at the section because of the department that you're in, maybe just freshen up on that. But besides that, you're gonna get it, so don't stress too much about it. Yeah.
At Gap Talents, they also prep you. I think Blue also does actually.
Yeah, it does
I think
as well.
Blue also preps you. So usually the day before your interview, you'll have like a session with whoever the recruiter you're working with, and they'll prep you with, okay, remember to cover this and all that jazz, because also they have been working with these companies, with these firms for a very long time. So they have an expectation of what they're going to ask. So the tips that they give you, they come very useful. They very, very useful. So just back yourself, man.
Yeah, great.
Who's Ntebo? I got this.
Hey, trust me.
The fact that you're considering
I
this,
got
like,
this.
must tell you.
And I feel like they're always recruiting CS, so like, guys, babes, just prepare.
We need more people on the side, so please come.
Do.
Yeah. Doubt, please come.
Honestly.
And then when you're considering, let's say you get more than one offer, what are sort of like the key things you should look for when you're deciding, this one? This one, is it location? Is it money? Is it culture? Is it the fact, Guti? I already know the culture of the firm. But the thing that is in the UK, I feel like it's kind of different.
Yeah.
So the culture in South Africa, in this firm, it's probably not going to be the same here.
Yeah.
So, So, but what are the key things when someone is like, yo, Joe, I've got like 3 offers from this firm. What does it boil down to for you guys when you were deciding to say, I want something that's like this, I want the city, I want...
It depends, I think, because usually if you're like, you're offered the same city. If you are, congrats to you. If not, I think it starts by like identifying which city you can relate most to, right? Because in transitioning, you need to make sure that you choose a place where you think that you'll be able to adapt easier, and that's more, I'd like to say, cost effective, because hey guys, we're also trying to make money and save. Unless when you wanna blow it, then that's a different situation. I think as well as your personality, right? What they value in the company. if they, for example, they value people that work hard. Because you can even ask like people that work in these different firms that you've got as your options. In South Africa, you already get an idea of how they do things, right? Yeah, so I think that like the company that speaks to you the most, and if you're here for the money, choose the money. If you are here for the money, choose the option that actually like gives you more money, because then at least you'll be fulfilling one of the goals that you would have, and then when you get here, you'll navigate everything else. So yeah, it depends on you.
Hey, but
what
the
you
money
want.
part is tricky.
It's very tricky.
It's the converting for me, because when you convert into rands, you think you're coming here to be a millionaire. But the cost of living.
Yeah.
So also do your research when it comes to that. Like, what is your take home? What are your living expenses? And then, because you might think when yo, a millionaire, I'm gonna make money.
So yeah, I think in terms of living expenses, just double everything times 2.
Yes.
Or times 1 times 2.
It's very
Rather
true.
say times 2.5 even,
Yeah.
just so you can know, okay, this is the living standards and stuff. Because the money that I get, obviously you'll be getting an offer and then you'll try to convert it. The amount that you convert into rands, it doesn't provide or give you the living standards of South Africa, because living standards of South Africa are different from your side, right? You afford less than what you would afford in South Africa, so just keep that in mind in terms of the money aspect.
Again, ask, because literally with me, I was like, Joe, this is how much I'm getting per annum. Is this enough to London? Da 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 da. And then I think they also have that calculator thing online. But now it's also a scam. Someone was saying, that thing is not accurate.
Mine was almost accurate. I won't lie.
Is it?
I think it was off by £10.
Yeah.
You mean the
There's
net
not
salary?
only land.
Yes,
Yes.
one.
Where
I
you
think
just
that's the one
put.
with the maroon.
Yes.
I think mine was also accurate. I think it was off maybe by 10-20 pounds.
Same.
So use
that to see.
Yeah.
And then ask someone. The thing is, it's a different currency, guys. And awiyaz,
Yeah.
So, like, even when I started Euro, I was like, what get 10 euro ining or ingane,
You know,
because
you
I
don't
convert
know.
hey man, okay, 200 and something, but lana nitining, like if I give someone, they're like, oh my god, that's so much money, don't give me, like, do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
It's very different for
I think
me,
it's certain
because in
different
South Africa
thing.
we're like 100 rand, 10 rand,
Yeah.
but
100
yeah,
pounds, I don't.
yeah, boy, 100 pounds, like you're like, yeah.
Eat gross about 2 weeks,
Please don't do that.
you know.
So definitely do your research and make sure you use that calculator thing. Ask people, guys,
Yo.
but nigga between what. If you are not free to talk, like me, I don't even know why even the talk about salary is so taboo, because we are going through this because of that. If people were more open with the guys, this is how much we're getting as an AM. This is how much you're gonna get as what. If you convert this, the standard, I feel like people will be making more conscious decisions. Actually, I don't think that's enough for me. I don't think I'm gonna come.
Yeah.
But because we are not being truthful, people are like, I don't want to reveal. So what if you call 50,000 or 60 or 80? You're not even in the same country.
Exactly.
But also, I feel like I actually need a video here. There's a girl I'm thinking about who has a financial literacy book. I need to speak to her or appeal and do a video where is it really worth it? How much are South Africans really saving when they're here?
Sure.
Is it really something to say, guys, come, say, Balada, we are able to save 40K, 20, 10 a month. How much are people really saving every month? You know? But anyway, as you were saying, Askisa,
For me, I won't lie, I didn't even go to my second interview.
Yeah.
Because from what I know on my first offer, I already knew, in terms of money, the offer they were giving me is probably much better than what other firms would give me. Especially the other interview that I had. I know, I definitely know they wouldn't have been able to match
what you're getting.
what I was getting at this firm, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't even go to my second interview. Like, it was already just like a done deal. This is the place I'm going to.
Yeah.
But also, as Anne is saying, when it comes to money, I did my research a lot, a whole lot. Even me coming across this channel that I'm on now, it was through my It was through my research and finances, and I remember even when I was talking to you, Getty, I'm trying to see Guti, rent, for example, how much is it going to cost me? And you asked me, Guti, what is my offer? And I told you, and you're like, oh, that's a very good offer actually. So just talk to people so that you see Guti, okay, based on abantu who are living there and who are experiencing it. If a company is offering me A, B, or C, I'm going to be able to live, you know. And to be quite honest, Imali shouldn't be your number one priority.
Yes.
But also go for the best offer, please.
Yes.
Like, you know, but it shouldn't be your number one priority because at the end of the day, also we live very different lives.
We do.
And you and I could be getting the same amount of money at the end of the day, but my expenses are different to hers. And Shamba, she's able to save £100 and I'm able to save 50. So you know, these are all the things that you need to think about. But honestly, for me, it was I need to get the best offer, and then all the other things will come. Because for example, if A is offering me £50, and then B is offering me £25, for example, that would mean B there are certain things that I need to compromise on that I wouldn't have to compromise on A, right? Yeah. So it was, you know, an important one. But yeah, hey, you need to think about that saving. What are you really going to save? You know,
that's true. Because
you will budget, man. You will say, okay, for entertainment this month, I will spend, you know, and then entertainment comes. And it's like, okay, first location,
second location,
third location. Next thing you know, you spent your entertainment budget for the month in one place, you know, in one weekend. Yeah. So money is not important, but it is important.
Yeah.
So for me, that was my deciding factor. I would die.
So basically, just I think create a path for yourself.
Yeah.
That's more
Please.
important.
Yeah.
And do your research. Oh, sorry, guys. Ask DM people. Ask people. Like, don't be shy. Yeah. I think the best person to ask is the person that's living in the city that you're trying to go to.
Yes.
Google can lie. I don't want to lie.
Yeah.
But Google can lie. So,
it's very generic. That Google. But if you ask someone who's already there, if you're going to Manchester, London, Birmingham, Leeds, hey, money in Alama City, I feel like the firms are everywhere, guys. Ready, are everywhere. Every city, there's literally an office. Yeah. So whichever city you end up in, definitely do your research. See people. There's people on LinkedIn who are always willing to ask, answer your questions and things like that. And also for me, I always tell people, what is your why? Are you here just to experiment and go back home? Are you here to, because with me, the plan was 2 years totally experience and then I'm out. I figure Europe. What's Europe? Europe. Hi Paris guys, 1 hour. I was like, so you need to remember your why. It may change as well over time. You may come here and be like, actually I'm just here international experience and then I'm going back home. More figure and you feel like actually this works out for me, for my lifestyle.
Yes.
You know, it's all chilled in what's important to you kind of matches. Yeah. So like they said, create your own path. Don't take other people's experiences as your own. As much as usobuza abantu, but be like, mina nguThomas, I'm like, if you get better, it's fine. But yeah, UK racism meeting is ngizozibonela phambili. South Africa besinyiswa i-apartheid abogogo bethu. Let me go. And fair enough, I've never experienced racism. Like, so, if I listen to people's opinion, because a lot of people are like, how's the racism? I'm like,
I've never.
It's a South Africa ingaga. Ingaga isinyisa benyisa bokhokho bethu ngebantu education bese. I'm like, I'll deal with it when I get to it. Do you get what I mean?
Direct in South Africa.
Do you get what I mean? So, like the ladies said, create your own path. Don't be scared to ask people. Don't be scared to do your research. And that's it. In closing, guys, there's a young someone who's looking at your Instagram, who's looking at your stories, be like, what advice would we give them in closing? Who are on this journey of ending in CASA?
I think you'll grow a lot. It'll be a nice opportunity for you to grow because coming this side, you get to like experience a lot, learn a lot about yourself. So it's a good experience, right? Regardless of whatever offer or it's a good experience. Obviously, you'll be coming this side to work. You're not coming here as a visitor. So you gain international experience, but also as a person, you gain experience, right? I think also I would like to say like get a community, like watch more videos from my younger guys, more content.
If you're coming to Birmingham,
more
like,
content,
you already know what to
coming.
do. Subscribe.
Exactly, more content is coming, guys, as guidelines and all of that. But yeah, don't suffer in silence, hey. Like you might feel like you don't know anyone, but just text someone, DM someone, even at work. Like don't just suffer in silence, and then do it for yourself. Don't do it for anyone else.
For me, I would say Guti, just do it. Like I know Guti as a man do. As a man do, we always have thoughts. We always doubt ourselves. We always, you try to talk yourself out of it. My aunt says to me, Guti, she always uses me as an example, Guti. There are no limits. Literally, I'm a limit all your dreams. So basically, you limit yourself. So just do it. But also, as we have said, Guti, know your why. And your why will drive you. So, why wako, if you want Guti, this lifestyle is not going to fulfill my why, then don't do it.
Go back home.
Go back home, honestly. And take our advice because we will talk, but also we are talking based on our experience.
Exactly.
Uspe has past traumas, that influenced the type of person that she is now.
Yeah.
And how she processes
certain things.
And all of that. So how I process things may be different to how you process things. So when you do your research, take Izinto, but also you need to evaluate Uguti, all these things that I'm hearing, do they like how do I relate to them?
Yeah.
And then make a decision based on that. Don't listen to people about saying, don't go to the UK, it's expensive. Nah, it is expensive, but you can also manage.
Yeah.
Like from my perspective, I am managing and I'm happy and I am able to do it. So if you feel like you can do it, don't let those negative thoughts overpower those thoughts that tell you, Guti, do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
I agree. I had something very profound to say. Now
Yes,
I forgot.
my dear.
I forgot. It was very profound, just.
We're saying don't do it. I mean, do it. Sorry. Oh, cut the camera.
Oh, yes. When Supe was talking about her aunts,
Yeah.
I was just thinking about how, even with me in my family, I was the first person, guys, to go overseas. Like, literally, everyone was like, how sabi ayanda? So it's just one of those things, Uguti. There were so many boundaries for like aba koko bethu nabo gogo bethu. So we are truly living in our ancestors' answered prayers where we're doing things. Like I would like to see Black people get to a place where someone moving abroad is not a like now Black people are in fucking Portugal, in Afro Nation. I love it, Sana, because I'm like, we are doing it. But so in South Africa, by Portugal, but say Europe.
Just
so
for groove, guys. Do you understand?
Just like a piano.
No, it doesn't have to be. I'm going there to study.
Yes.
I'm going just for groove.
we are baking boundaries. So even with us, I think for me it was just one of those things that go to know, man. Hayi nami ake ekhaya kuthiwe yo umntana walapha uhlala overseas man. Hey umntana lapha ufundile uhlala phesheya. And I was able to do that because now my younger cousins look up to me and be like, yo, nami ngifuna ufana no Ayanda. Ayanda asabi next. Ayanda wahlala eDublin. Manje sekahlala eUK. Like literally they always ask me, "How sabi ngithi ngisabani?" Because I feel like as Black people, especially South Africans, we have this norm where we always go back home. South Africans don't travel. We're so comfortable in our comfort zone. But I'm like, I feel like it's a stereotype because we are doing it. I feel like this new generation, guys, we are like, if this door is not going to open, I am going to break a window or somewhere, somehow. So if it's always been your dream, just go after it. For me, guys, I used to see people at my old firm as an associate, Australia, And I came home, I told mama ngathi one day, ngizohlala eLondon mina, ngizohlala eLondon kwaQueen. La kuhlala uDavid Beckham ngithi yo, mama, Harry Potter is from London. I'm gonna live there. Am I not here?
Yeah.
Am I not
that's
living in an
okay.
answered prayer? So it's definitely possible, guys. So don't limit yourself, like the ladies have said, Uguti. Don't take someone else's experience and be like, yo, but you get dura in. What's bonela? If you get dura, the nice thing about South Africa is our country as the way it is, I bore me. We can still go back home.
Yes.
You get what I mean? So just come if it doesn't work out for you. I know so many people who went back home and were like, actually,
And that's
this is not,
okay.
and that is okay.
That is okay.
That is, as a judge, you sit here.
No,
That is okay. It's not working out for you.
Live your
Live
life. Live your life. Don't live another
your
person's
life. Apply for the job.
Yeah.
Good luck to everybody who are writing the new CTA.
APC.
You need CTA again.
CTA is the first one.
I went.
CTA
is honors.
Oh, yes, it's
ITC is
honors.
the first
Okay,
one.
in terms of board exam is the first one, but if you don't pass CTA, you can't go to anywhere else, don't you?
ITC.
No, I know ITC, but I'm saying CTA. You can't move forward.
Yeah, do me.
Oh, but you can go to a firm now without a CTA.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Some of them take you in.
Okay,
Okay.
Mara, yes,
And
it's
you-
good luck.
You do it.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
ITC then
APC.
Yeah.
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 Okay. So I was just saying good luck to everybody who's in that journey,
Yeah.
who are seeing all the CASAs flourishing overseas.
Hey, also guys, it's nice on the other side. You don't have stress. You're not stressing about competencies, SRs, board like it's nicer. I think maybe that's why I'm happier. Like I'm
We
just-
wish you all the best,
honestly,
Sanalami, and
you got this.
thank you guys for tuning in
Thank you.
into the channel. And yeah, please guys, can you comment below what more you want to see?
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of CAs, the girls are here, they're always ready to answer. We can always just drop another video
Yeah.
and break it down for you guys, because we
Even
want to see more South
further.
Africans. We want to build a strong community
Guys,
as well.
there's so many South Africans this side. So
Yes.
just come. That's Bahama plane.
So
Oh,
please.
guy. Yes.
Please. Please. I feel like there's more girls. Like girls are
That's
just,
true.
there's a lot of us in general.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like girls are more fearless.
True. Actually,
Yeah. I'm a Jamazana, we're like, no, I mean.
Yes.
City Terminal A, you love.
We are there.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you on your next video. Bye. And that's a wrap.
Last, now everybody go to breakfast. Shayo, that, shayo.